Okay, let's say primary JHS. I knew I had the voice to sing.
Okay.
So I was singing whatever I could. Not because I wanted to do it professionally, but just because I could. I even got a little nickname back in primary school called Ghanaian Justin Bieber.
Hey.
Because that's when Justin Bieber came out and
Wow.
was very, very hot. So I was singing a lot of his songs.
Mm.
But when I decided to take music, it was actually in SS1 when the first day we came to school and then the seniors were speaking to us and they were asking us, what can we do for our house?
Okay.
And boys were mentioning 2 things, 3 things. They can play basketball, they can play
Okay.
football, multiple
Yeah.
things. And I knew I could only sing. And the way everybody was
So
saying two
wait,
things,
were you singing as a which church are you now?
am I in right
Yes.
now? I'm in Christ Embassy Youth Church.
Oh, okay. CEYC
Yes, please.
Airport or
Airport City.
okay. I can link it. All right. So before Christ Embassy, where were you?
I was a Presbyterian.
Oh, okay. You sing a Presby hymn before you go. Presby hymn 407.
407. I won't know the number.
That's just by the way. That's just by the way.
Okay.
So, as a Presbyterian, so you're singing in Sunday school?
No, I didn't do anything in the church or for the church. I was just a member.
Just a member.
Yes.
But then you knew you could sing.
I knew I could sing.
So what were you singing? Or where were you singing?
Where was I singing?
Yeah.
Oh, just to myself or my friends or like at my classroom table, something. It wasn't something I did for people to really see, not like a show per se, nothing of those things. It was just a personal. So if you hear me, you happen to hear me, sure. If not, no problem. I wasn't singing for anybody to hear. Maybe in the house.
I see. Nana B. So let's fast forward to where you go to secondary school and then you're being asked what you could do, and you said you could sing.
I said I could sing and I could rap. And as at that time I couldn't rap.
So what were you going to do if you were put on the spot?
I was put on the spot.
Tell me what
put
happened.
on the spot. So I picked somebody's lines that existed from a song that I've already heard. So I just decided to give that. And then they were quite impressed.
I see.
So I said, okay, fine. They were impressed with this, but it wasn't mine.
Okay.
So that means now that I've said this, I think I need to live up to it and actually go and learn this thing.
Okay.
So as soon as I got home from the first vacation after school, went on Google, YouTube, how to rap, how to write rhymes, all of that. I literally studied the crafts.
Oh wow!
And
you studied how to rap.
Yes.
This is interesting.
So I can incorporate it and combine it well.
So you were a singer.
Yes.
And now you're a rapper. So singer rapper.
Yes, I mixed the two.
So at Achimota, you were doing secular.
Yes, please. I was doing secular.
More secular. At what point did you decide that then I want to do gospel now?
That was in Form 3, second.
Was it because you're going to write Wasi?
No, it wasn't because. It happened right after I got saved. Right after I got saved.
I see.
Because I put 2 and 2 together. If I've left the world, I can't keep doing the kind of music that the world enjoys. So, if anything, let me just transfer my skills into the kingdom and see if there's even a space for it here. And I kind of knew of the space because while we're in school, people at urban gospel artists used to visit like Preachers and King's Kid.
Yeah, boy.
That's when they were really, so I had known I'd existed and that style existed. So I said, then what I'm doing is not too far off. Let me just change the way I write, the way the content, incorporate scripture into it, what I learn, make it relatable, and then I hit it off from there. So it was in SS2, SS3, second term, after I got saved, a couple of weeks after I got saved.
That was when you started the whole urban. So why did you choose urban gospel? Maybe you didn't do contemporary gospel, or maybe just the traditional kind of gospel?
I would say my generation played a factor.
Okay.
Honestly. And I just gravitated to that much better.
Okay.
Because of what I used to listen to before, the kind of beats that were made behind it. That's what I gravitated to.
Oh, okay.
So that is why I took that route. but their generation factor too plays. I won't be surprised if I was born maybe 20 years before and I went the same route.
Okay.
What was popping then is what's quote unquote our mothers think. So probably I would have done that. But because it's a generational thing.
It's a generational thing indeed. So right here on the Kristocentric stage, I'm having a fresh convo with Jaytee and Nana B. You didn't tell me. Okay, I forgot to ask your name, your actual name.
My actual name. My actual name is the full name.
Your full name.
Nana Kweku Boateng Dua.
Oh, okay. So I see where the Nana B comes from now. Was there a name before Nana B?
As an artist name?
Yes.
No.
Which one did they give you?
Actually, my parents even gave me the Nana B. Not as an artist name, but they call me that in the house.
Okay, Nana B. So when you started doing the urban gospel, did your parents approve to that? Did they like it that then you are doing this?
Well, they were pretty indifferent in the beginning. But then when it got serious where now I was getting gigs, I was moving to places, radio, that's when they told me to slow down a bit because it's like my attention is being shifted in a lot of directions because aside actually being an artist, I'm also a producer. That too takes time.
I see.
So it's like my life is becoming full music. There is school, so but just balance it. But they won't. They like my music. They've heard it and then they enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
They enjoy it.
I see.
My sister is my biggest fan.
Let me say hi to, is it Catherine? Catherine says, Nana B, adding all the emojis and the heart emojis, and then Baby Love Day also is here, says, yeah, Wuda is also here, and yeah, having a great time right here on the Kristocentric station. So, before you emancipated yourself to Christ Embassy, did they still, they didn't want that situation, right? Your parents?
My parents.
Yes.
Transferring, yes, it was a pretty difficult transition. It was a pretty difficult transition because the transition began with, well, Presby.
But now in the Presby church, there's a bit of urban styles, or it's still the same, traditional?
If it was there, I wasn't in a church that had that.
Oh, okay.
It was majorly hymns and singing band.
Yeah.
So I wasn't in a place that housed that.
Okay.
And personally, I didn't feel as connected to the place as I could have because they also preached in tree too.
Okay. All right.
And meti tree mum, but then I feel like it hits different when I'm really hearing the intricacies of what is being preached to me. I can get it on the surface, but because of that accumulating, I didn't really feel connected to probably the message. I'm not saying probably their message was wrong or not.
Of course.
Not that, but then probably that place just wasn't for me.
The integration.
So when I was invited to that place for the one time, and then I was totally like mind blown, like from what I was listening to. It was very different from what I've heard before, and it didn't come from
talent upon talent. Okay.
What I was hearing, it didn't come from a quote unquote needy mindset. It made it feel like a Christian is in control. Yeah, I didn't hear things like that. I'm always used to ask and you receive. But how about you have everything that pertains to life and godliness? It is my wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be of good health. Not continually asking. And so it changed my whole perspective. I felt like, no, I think this is the place for me.
Okay. So where did you meet Jaytee?
Jaytee. Okay, so I met Jaytee at Sunny FM through Family Fun Day in the middle of the year, where they called a lot of artists to come and perform. So that was actually my first gig as an urban gospel artist. So in the course of, when we finished everything, in the course of networking, that's how I met Jaytee.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
How I met Jaytee.
And since then, it's been vibes upon vibes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Jaytee.
Yes, sir.
So, right now, where you are doing your urban gospel
Yes, sir.
in school, is that a point where you felt like doing secular again?
Is there a point where I feel like no? I'll say no.
Are you
No,
sure?
no.
Because the secular, it's there. The money is there.
Oh, it's there. I know
Yeah.
it's there. I know it's there, but
Mm.
you know, I've grown to a point where certain statements put me off.
Okay.
I don't want to hear certain things.
Like,
Um, and the F word.
okay,
You
right,
you
right,
understand.
right,
So,
right.
so some of these songs, put me off.
Mm.
But some of them too, as a producer, you could pick a cue from them, like
Okay.
the beat, the mixing styles and mastering styles. So
Right.
I would say the influence to do the thing is not there, but
Okay.
hey, I do listen
Mm.
now and then.
Okay. 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 Right. Let's talk about your project. Lecture Me. I like
Yeah.
that song. Lecture Me. Lecture Me.
Mm.
How did you come about that song? Wait, who is featured on? Who featured who?
I featured Jaytee.
Okay. All right. So tell me the story behind the song.
Okay. So the song, as the title depicts,
Mm.
lecture me. It
Mm.
means be to be taught something. So I was having a state. I thought of this idea actually that um talk some of us is like we want to do everything in this life and then we are always trying to seek God or asking God for things. But then it's like we are asking in the wrong um through the wrong medium. If you notice the first verse,
Mm-hmm.
the first verse is like a young man lamenting that God, I need you. I want you. I want your direction. I want you to be near me. I want this and that and that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second verse goes like an admonishment. I'm speaking from the angle of I am the Holy Spirit talking to this young man. That's what everything that you're looking for. Really, it starts from my word. Do you read my word? Because I've heard this statement before that even not rarely, but
Mm-hmm.
to hear the tangible voice of God, averagely in a regular human being's life, it can happen at most like three times. The tangible voice, like in your ear,
I see.
but because God speaks in a lot of ways, and rarely does He use His actual voice. So majority of what He speaks to us through is either through His word or through thoughts given to us by the Holy Spirit. Those kind of means. But it seems like this person in the first verse is looking through every means. He's looking for something extraordinary, spectacular. Meanwhile, everything I've made it simple for you in the word. So just look at that.
Okay.
So I'm just establishing the contrast that this person needs to hear from God, and God is telling him how to hear from Him in the second verse.
Okay.
That's-
So basically, go back to the Bible.
Agreed.
Okay. Okay. So why did you could have featured anyone on? Why Jaytee?
Why Jaytee? Um. Honestly, there wasn't a specific rationale behind it,
Okay.
but I just posed the idea to. He happened to be available at the time.
Okay.
I haven't actually asked anybody. He's the first person
You
asked.
featured.
I asked
Okay.
for this feature,
Okay.
and he was down, so I didn't ask anybody else. And in fact, when I sent the beats, within 45 minutes, this dude has finished his verse and I sent it back. And I'm like, 45 minutes. I used to think it was bluff that somebody could finish a song that quickly. But no, actually, this dude actually did it in 45 minutes. I'm like, my goodness. Hey.
How do you do it? Jaytee, how do you do it?
For lecture me, it was just a feeling. I feel like I needed that beat in a way because I needed something to actually pour out my frustration on. I happen to have a very shaky spiritual life that time. So, it's like lecture me itself was like something that,
It was very personal.
yeah. I told him I was by the roadside when he sent it. I heard the beat and then just recorded it into my phone. I didn't type, I didn't write anything now. Recorded it into my phone. So I got home like 30 minutes later. And then sat down to actually type it and send it to him.
Oh, okay.
So the verse itself, less than 10 minutes.
Wow.
But sending it to him was like the 45 minutes.
Okay.
Because really a lot was happening to me.
Mm.
A lot. A young boy like me, a lot was happening to me. You know. I lost somebody.
Oh.
It was very bad. You know, school wasn't really going on that well. And then here am I standing in front of people and then I'm ministering.
Wow.
Meanwhile, my life is not really going on well. So I'm like, hey, chairman,
Grace.
then pan, I'm grace.
Grace.
Understand?
Grace.
Yeah.
I needed that song. I needed the beat.
Okay.
I was just in dire need of the beat.
Now then the Lord sent me to you now.
Right, we'll take a listen to the song. I've played it a couple of times, but then we'll go and then do a listen to it again. Lecture Me Nana B featuring Jaytee right here on the Kristocentric station. When we're back, we'll do more talks.
Na 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 na. Oh,
It's your boy Jaytee on the mic.
Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me.
Lord, it be you I dey seek it. I dey seek your face. Lord, make you come my way. And as I say my grace, Lord, please be my guide. Oh. Lord, please be my helper. Lord, please give me shelter. Blessing, shelter, skelter. And as I day on the journey, Lord, please do you hear me? Please speak if you hear me. Cause I want you very dearly. Lord, please be my babe. Oh. Lord, I hope we day so. Baba, you first day. Oh, I no go left your lane. Oh. I want to draw closer. I know they won't lose God. I want to come nearer. I give myself away. I give myself away. Make you come and speak to me. It's your boy Jaytee.
Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. So you say you want a relationship with me, well. Everything you ask of me, I gave them to you years ago. When I sent my spirits down, was preceded by my son. Just the one who made me proud, well. If you care to read your way, you go notice that I said that I will never forsake you. But it be like you forget. Nonetheless, my arms are open. That is only if you hear. But then don't expect to hear me if your mind is always blurred. Every answer to your questions has been placed inside my word. Go check. If you seek me, you will find me. I don't plan to go nowhere. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I wish when they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I wish when they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I wish when they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me.
Yes, Lord, indeed, lecture me to do your word, your will, and everything that is required of me. Beautiful tune coming from the camp of Nana B featuring Jaytee, and they call this one Lecture Me. Going back to our convo for today. So, Jaytee.
Yes, sir.
What's the future looking like?
A very bright one.
Bright.
Yes.
I see. How many songs do you actually have?
Do I have out or so
Okay,
I have three songs out.
3 songs out. And how many songs have you unrecorded?
Unrecorded. Hey, like 20.
I see. Who do you look up to in the urban gospel space? You.
Who do I look up to? Revival.
Aside Revival.
Mike Yoni, Mr. White,
Okay.
King's Kid, Belak, Kobe Song, Scott Evans, Mr. Price, Huda, JM, Casa Music, a whole lot. Oladi, I pick a cue from everybody.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. What about you, Nana B?
For me, the people I look up to, there's this man called Pompey in Zambia. Have you heard his music?
No. I'll check it out after here.
You have to. This man, hey. When I heard this song for the first time, I was like, no.
Pompey, that's Pompy.
Pompi.
Okay.
Pompey. His music just speaks to me. And he loved, oh my goodness. Yes, him and Angelo. Angelo is from Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes. Their sound, if you listen to them, you can catch my sound from there. I think they are my major influences.
I see.
Because I just love the way they make everything so relatable and real, and they fix the word into it heavily. No sugarcoating of things. Those two people, Angelo and Pompey from Zambia.
Okay. All right. And when you come to Ghana?
When I come to Ghana, 2 names come to mind instantly. King's Kid and Preachers. They are the ones I grew up on.
Okay. Makes sense. Alrighty. We're about wrapping up from here. Anything else you want to add before we check out of here?
So far, the song has done pretty good. The reception has been great from everybody who's heard it. So I know there's hope for this thing. I'm not stopping here.
Okay.
This is only the beginning.
Right.
As the Lord directs me, I'll continue to do and make songs that inspire, songs that teach, songs that win people. The best doesn't have to belong to the devil.
Okay.
The best comes from and belongs to God. Silver and gold is His. Talent, everything belongs to the Lord. So we are here. We are here to be soldiers for that cause, for His kingdom. So just keep looking out for us. The name is Nana B. My handle is He is Nana B on all social media platforms. He is Nana B.
All right.
And just keep supporting us. We'll keep doing more for you. We'll keep doing more for the Lord.
Catherine Benson here says, please tell Nana B that I am his biggest fan. Okay. Catherine Benson.
You have somebody to fight for that.
Right, let's switch over to Jaytee. Jaytee.
So for now, I think this is my final year. So in school, so I'm slowing down a bit. But definitely, I can't run away. So
surely.
Yeah. I think after August, I'll be dropping a few projects. I think that time I'll be down in school. I'll be done with senior high school by that time. And, well, for now, this December, we are just playing gigs.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Christmas gigs.
Yeah. You understand.
I see.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so, and I just want to, encourage everybody out there, especially my age group.
Okay.
Because I'll be honest, my realizations let me be honest. I've noticed only one person who started urban gospel from SHS.
Okay.
And that's Jeffney.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
And aside her, myself, that's like 2 people. And for the future, I don't think that's encouraging. No, I'd like to encourage everybody.
But then Jeffney.
Yes, Jeff Annie.
Okay.
Yes, that girl. I like to encourage everybody to, hop on the sound. It's a very nice thing to do. We are working for the Lord.
Working for the Lord.
Working for the Lord. My handle is at JTGH, all social media platforms.
JTGH across all social media platforms.
And I like to throw a shout out to my man, Marcos. We have Goda, my people. And I'm inviting everybody for Rebirth.
Okay.
2022.
When
That's
is it
28th December. Come along there, let's have fun. I mean, that's it.
Nana, be any shouts?
No, I'm good, thank you.
No shouts. Okay. I hope they come for you. Right here at the Kristocentric station. Alrighty, I think we're done here for today, and let me put this in the background. I love this today. Okay. So we're done here for today. Thank you so much for doing the listening right here on the Kristocentric station, as well as the watching across YouTube. I had a fresh convo with Nana B and Jaytee. It was revealing, it was inspiring, it was everything that has to do with it. Pretty sure. Please find them across all social media platforms. Find them, listen to their music. They have awesome content. Yes, they're the next generation. And my prayer for them is that they do well. They actually are doing well, so I'm pretty sure they'll do well. They're not just singing, but then they are infusing the word in whatever they do. So it will go well, without a doubt. I check with the time, 44 minutes past the hour, 2 p.m. GMT, 44 minutes past the hour, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for doing the listening once again. After here, Supernatural, the Gospel Drive Online with my man, the Kristocentric guy, Fifi Folsen. Congratulations once again. Praise Achievers Award. Gospel Radio Presenter of the Year. Congratulations, sir. Yeah, we are coming. Right, I'm back here tomorrow. Terrific Thursday. We'll do it fresh from the studio to your radio, from Africa to the world. Until then, keep it locked. I have left a link in the description if you're watching via YouTube. Click on the link. It takes you right to the radio feed. 24/7 we are here. We do not go off. So you're connected to the live radio feed. Until then, you keep smiling, you keep shining. Do stay safe, do no wrong, and you stay where you belong. Signing out with this one from Jaytee. Nana B featuring Jaytee. That's how it goes. Pretty sure when they do their next project, or whichever of them releases a project, I'll bring them back here for a much in-depth conversation. Until then, my name is Robynsyn Crusoe. We will talk soon. Remember to keep it locked right here on Kristocentric Station. Lecture me. Let's go.
Na 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 na. It's your boy Jaytee on the mic. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always when they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always when they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always when they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always when they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, it be you I dey seek, I dey seek your face. Lord, make you come my way. And as I say my grace, Lord, please be my guide. Oh. Lord, please be my helper. Lord, please give me shelter. Blessing, shelter, skelter. And as I day on this journey, Lord, please do you hear me? Please speak if you hear me. Cause I want you very dearly. Lord, please be my baby. Lord, I hope we day so. Baba, you first day. Oh, I no go left your lane. Oh. I want to draw closer. I know they won't lose God. I want to come nearer. I give myself away. I give myself away. Make you come and speak to me. It's your boy Jaytee.
Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. So you say you want a relationship with me, well. Everything you ask of me, I gave them to you years ago. When I sent my spirits down, was preceded by my son. Just the one who made me proud, well. If you care to read your way, you go notice that I said that I will never forsake you, but it be like you forget. Nonetheless, my arms are open. That is only if you hear, but then don't expect to hear me if your mind is always blurred. Every answer to your questions has been placed inside my word. Go check. If you seek me, you will find me. I don't plan to go nowhere. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me. Lord, as I start my journey, please. I always go they come day on my knees. I no go feel live without your speech. Lecture me, lecture me.